Hello and welcome to another episode of A Jewish Mother
and a Latina.
Today we are going to do some Hispanic cooking. I have been waiting for this one. So what are we making?
Empanadas.
Yes!
Repita, empanadas.
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 Is there an English equivalent to empanadas?
They're meat pies. Meat patties. I think every, there's got to be a Jewish equivalent.
Of a meat pie?
Yeah. Dough and meat and spices and...
I'm sure there is, but I don't know it.
Is there nothing that you eat that's wrapped in dough?
We do stuffed cabbage. Cabbage
But
with
no
meat
meat?
stuffed in it. I'm sure we do.
Okay.
I'm sure we do.
But you do.
I don't know what it is. If any of my Jewish friends can help me out with this, I'd really appreciate it.
So I know that like Amber next door, they make samosas.
Right.
So
There's got to be.
and the Jamaican beef patty that
Jamaican
we
beef
eat at
patty.
lunch.
Right. In every school cafeteria
Every
across the
school.
nation.
These are a lot better than
These are a lot
than
better.
the lunch beef patties. I'm not going to say that better than the Jamaican beef patty because I'm going to insult somebody. We mean the ones that they're serving at school.
Yeah, that
Right.
your kids are stuffing their faces with.
They're
But
actually
anyway,
not. They're actually not horrible.
They're not terrible. They're not terrible.
In a
but
pinch, in a pinch, they're.
I've had an authentic Jamaican beef patty.
Have
Very
you?
different. Yes,
Oh,
in
I
Jamaica.
never- Oh,
In
I
Jamaica.
never have. So I'm
Yeah.
sure they're
No, it was-
absolutely delicious.
They
so,
are delicious.
Like I said, every culture has their own little wrapped up kind of meat, kind of whatever.
We definitely
There's
must.
gotta be.
We must.
Oh, you are a
You know
bad
what's-
Jewish woman.
I'm a terrible Jewish woman. You know who would probably know? And this is the funniest part. My German Catholic sister-in-law.
Oh, what?
She would probably know before I would. So I'm going to ask her.
Why?
Because she knows everything about cuisine. And she's a better Jewish mother than my brother's
gotta be.
Jewish father. I don't know.
There's
Whatever.
gotta be. The Turkish people
Sorry,
have
Jay.
one.
Yeah, everybody- there has to be.
The Jewish people have them.
There's got to be.
The Italians.
So Jewish people, let us know in the comments
Right.
what it is that we make with dough stuffed with meat.
Wait, do the Italians have one?
I don't know. I don't even know about my own culture. Ask me about someone else's.
They stuff cheese and stuff.
They put cheese in everything,
Oh,
like
lasagna.
strombolis and stuff.
And the lasagna is that. Oh, that's what it is. A stromboli. Yeah.
Yeah, the
that's what it is.
strombolis,
Okay,
but they don't always have meat.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
always have cheese.
Actually, the empanadas. People do a lot of different things to the empanadas, and I know that there are people who actually put cheese in the empanadas.
Really?
Yes, my mom never did. My
Interesting.
mom used to add little pieces of potato to the empanadas. I don't do that.
That's interesting.
Mine are very different from my mother's. Unfortunately, I wasn't writing stuff down,
right.
so that's yeah.
That's what happens. I didn't write down a lot of my mother's recipes
That's what
either.
happens. Oh, my sister Linda, not Linda. Well, Linda used to make empanadas, but
I'm sure.
Nelia, she made them recently, and she did put cheese in some of hers.
Oh, you see that?
Yeah. So.
Well, pierogies also. There's meat pierogies and cheese pierogies and potato pierogies.
How about I just lost my train of thought and we're gonna move on.
We do this all the time.
Okay.
Well, anyway, so we're gonna make some empanadas today.
Empanadas, and we're gonna have a bunch of things. We're gonna test you.
Oh boy.
We're gonna test your Latina-ness to see if there's been any change in the Latina meter for you.
I'm gonna be a Jewish mother and a Latina.
And we'll see how it goes. And I think you're gonna be very happy when we're done.
You know who would know?
Who?
Randy.
Randy.
Or her mother.
There's gotta be something.
Randy, ask your mother, please. Thanks.
Yes. So,
All right.
empanadas today, which are normally served with rice and beans.
Right.
Of course, we're Latinos.
course.
This is how we do it.
Rice and beans to you is like pasta to an Italian or matzo
potatoes,
balls to us.
right? Potatoes, like meat and potatoes for
Right.
the Irish. So they do the potatoes, rice and beans, plátanos. But we're not doing all that today
Right.
because
That's a lot of work.
that's a project.
We already taught you plantains, so we don't have to worry about that.
And I actually will be cooking later on. Like I'm going to continue cooking once we're done filming because Nicholas is coming over.
Hi, Nicholas.
And
And family.
So yeah. Peter has parent-teacher conferences.
Peter has Peter conferences.
He has parent-teacher conferences, so he's going to be on the phone for a while, so we're going to wait for dinner for everybody to get
Oh, that's nice.
So, but we will make some and, have you test it out.
We'll let you know how it comes out.
And then you'll be an expert.
I will be an expert.
This is a long opening.
It is, but it's a fun opening.
We better get cooking.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
We'll see you in the kitchen. So, what have we got here, Viv?
We have, well, let's see if you recognize anything, Miss
Okay,
Tracy.
I know
This
we
is
have.
a test.
Okay, I recognize the pepper.
Good girl.
And the garlic.
Yes.
And the onion, of
Yes.
course. Onion, of
Yes.
course. My absolute not favorite. I see the tomato paste. I assume that's 2 cans of it because I can't see
One is
past the
sauce.
onion.
One is sauce.
Okay. Of course, we have the olives, which I never knew went into empanadas.
And some people do not put them in, so it's okay if you don't.
Okay. And that looks like it's not tortillas, right? What is that?
They're called they're discos, which means like a disc, and that's actually what you wrap them in. My mom used to make them by hand with flour. It's just like a little flour disc.
Your mom was even more of a do-it-yourselfer than you are.
You know what? When my mom made them, they did not sell these.
So discos, isn't that how you say records?
See, and records are round,
Discs.
and they're discs.
So we're making musical empanadas. Got it. And we have extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Just like me, extra virgin.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that's not cilantro, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is?
That is cilantro.
Oh, I'm
good.
good.
See, that's the one I thought you were going to get hung up on. Now,
Get me.
this combination of vegetables is normally put in, is combined to make something that we called recaito, which is a combination of onions, garlic, peppers, and all these things.
Okay.
And people pre-make them in batches and then freeze them and keep some in the fridge. So every time you need to make beans or every time you need to make
Empanadas.
or anything else that needs that, because it's a base. We use it as a base.
Okay.
Yes, Tracy, they sell that in a jar.
Yes.
So you can make empanadas. Yes. So you can actually buy that in a jar.
Okay.
It's called recaito. And you can just spoon it in your beans, spoon it, and you too can be Latina.
Ah!
All right. So so I'm not going to make all of that now. That's a show in itself.
Right.
I'm not going to make that stuff. I'm going to chop everything up fresh and do it. So, yeah, open those up, Tracy. Because they're from the freezer section.
Oh, they're nice and cold.
Yeah, so you really should open them, separate them. If you have time to let them sit and defrost, good.
Oh, they're separated. Look
Yes,
at that.
they are. But you need to separate them to defrost them quicker.
Should I leave this in there, or
Yeah, you could leave them start laying them across the tray. And I'm using a
See, you're using a potato masher,
potato masher
which I never would have thought to do.
a la Rachel Ray.
Ah, did she give those out to the audience?
No. You get nothing.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because you don't have to, if you're doing it with a wooden spoon or whatever, it's only so much mashing you could do, or it takes a little longer. This really speeds up the process.
Yeah, it really gets in there.
Really gets in there, and it makes the pieces of meat the right size. See how it's getting?
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Okay, so give it a once around with the
extra virgin olive
extra
oil.
virgin olive oil. It's around. Let's see. Yeah, give it another one.
I'll go the other way. Whee.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Good. Now dump the onions in. That's about a half a cup of onions, maybe a little more.
Dump it in the onions.
Dumping in the onions.
Bye-bye, onions.
Okay.
And the garlic.
Dump in the garlic.
Dumping in the... Ooh, that's strong garlic.
That's a lot of garlic too.
Yeah. Woohoo!
And we're just gonna let it start bubbling up. Actually,
Do you want me to mess it around a little bit?
remember what we learned? Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. We learned that?
Yeah, from what's her name? Mary. Remember she said stop
That's
fussing?
right.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. So we're gonna just let it sit for a little bit. Except I realized something.
What'd you realize?
I usually let the oil get a little hot before I add everything in.
It'll get hot anyway.
It will. Okay, so we'll walk away from this for right now and we're good.
So now what do we do?
Okay.
I'm so excited.
We're putting it all together now.
I've never made an empanada.
We're putting it all together. Very simple, Tracy. And that means the oven is preheated.
The oven is preheated.
450. We're going to put them in the oven because we want to make them a healthy way, but the real Puerto Ricans, they're dropping them in some hot oil.
They would be horrified if they saw
And they are
this.
so delicious when they are fried because they are crunchy, they're crispy, they are flaky. But we're going to put them in the oven.
The Puerto Rican community is going to blame the Jewish mother for this.
Okay.
A little disco.
And your little disco, put it right in the middle. And they are defrosted.
Yep.
They're a little rough on the edges because they were sitting there a while. And you're just going to take like a spoonful of meat, maybe even a little more. So, and put it right in the middle. Do a spoon and then maybe another half spoon.
Okay.
Okay, and make sure you get an olive in there. Everybody should be getting an olive.
Everybody gets an olive.
Okay, so I just folded it in half. And then I'm going to, with my fingers, just close it but gently. Like this.
It's closing.
Right? Just pinch it shut.
Hey.
So that when you lay it down, you can take the fork.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Take the fork and then you're gonna use it
That's
to...
how you do that.
That is how we do it.
That's how you get the little groovy things
This
in there.
is the big Puerto Rican secret.
Damn.
Use your fork to flatten it down, girl.
Hey, how come it keeps getting stuck in there?
I don't know, because you're left-handed? I don't know.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? Do
I
you have
don't know.
righty forks?
All right, and now this aluminum is already
Pre-treated.
pre-treated with olive oil spray. All right?
Look, it's getting stuck in there.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
I am, and then the whole thing pops up.
And
there
don't
we
forget
go.
that corner over there.
Okay, so here we have them.
Empanadas. Which traditionally, obviously, would be accompanied by rice and beans, tostones, and anything else you wanted to throw in there.
Tostones.
So we're just serving these.
Oh, that's the plantains.
Right,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got
What the
it.
hell are those? No,
All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
I'm gonna be cooking for the next couple of hours. Honestly, we have company coming later on, so I will be cooking. I will continue to cook. Finish beans, finish rice, all that stuff. But
Better not be making
just
them the
wanted to-
plantains. Better not be making them the plantains.
well, look behind you.
Son of a gun!
You can come back again.
Notice I said son of a gun. Are you proud?
Provecho means enjoy, eat. Let's go.
All right, Pete. Let's see.
They look good. Are they crunchy? I'm not gonna eat right now.
Mmm. They are crunchy.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Are they dry?
No.
Because
Nice
as
and
I said,
flaky.
if they come out too dry, add some more tomato sauce.
No, they're delicious.
Good. Flavorful? Yay!
Quite yummy.
Thank you for helping me out, helping me make these.
Thank you for teaching me how to
Now
make these
you know how to
things.
make them. You can go home and make them for Jeff
And kids.
and the kids.
I'm not married. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of A Jewish Mother.
And the Latina